All right, Max, it's time to save the world. Again. If that line gets your nostalgia gears turning, then you're in for a treat. The remastered version of Sam and Max The Devil's Playhouse is here, and it's as bonkers and brilliant as you remember, perhaps even more so. For those not in the know, Sam and Max started as a comic series by Steve Purcell in the late 1980s, blossomed into a beloved LucasArts adventure game in the 90s, and later found new life through Telltale Games. The Devil's Playhouse, originally released in 2010, was the third season of Telltale's episodic take on the franchise and stood out for its unique blend of surreal humor, point-and-click adventure mechanics, and, of course, the irrepressible duo of Sam, the canine Seamus, and Max, the hyperkinetic rabbity thing. One might wonder why this particular season needed a remaster. After all, The Devil's Playhouse was already visually and narratively ambitious for its time. But like all games of that era, time hasn't been too kind to its graphics or control schemes. Enter Skunk Ape Games, a studio composed of some of the original Telltale team members who've painstakingly reworked the visuals, audio, and controls to bring this cult classic into the modern era. The remaster isn't just a superficial facelift. Skunk Ape has gone beyond merely updating the graphics. Expect widescreen resolutions, improved lighting, and revamped character models that breathe new life into the game's bizarre universe. The remastered edition also refines the controls, offering a more intuitive experience than the original's somewhat clunky click-and-drag mechanics. However, it's not just about the technical upgrades. The remaster also adds little quality-of-life improvements, like an adjustable hint system that helps you navigate the game's occasionally baffling puzzles without holding your hand too tightly. One of the highlights of The Devil's Playhouse is its unique gameplay mechanics, which were innovative at the time and remain fresh today. This season gave Max more to do than just cracking wise and committing random acts of cartoon violence. Max's psychic powers, unlocked through various toys, allow players to switch perspectives, offering different gameplay styles between Sam and Max. This dynamic not only adds variety, but also deepens the puzzle-solving experience. If you're stuck on a problem with Sam, switch to Max and see the world through his bizarre, skewed lens. But it's the writing and the story where The Devil's Playhouse truly shines. This season tackles surprisingly deep themes for a game that's ostensibly about a dog and a rabbit saving the universe. What does it mean for the adventures of Sam and Max to end? What happens when you confront the potential loss of a lifelong friend? These questions might sound heavy, but they're handled with the series' signature irreverence and wit. The result is a narrative that's equal parts hilarious and unexpectedly poignant. For the most part, the humor still lands well, and the voice acting remains top-notch. Jared Emerson Johnson's jazzy soundtrack is as iconic as ever, though fans might miss the musical numbers from previous seasons. The remaster doesn't shy away from the darker, more absurdist elements of the original, which is part of what made the series a cult hit in the first place. However, it's worth noting that some jokes might not resonate as well today, given how societal norms have shifted since 2010. If you're a longtime fan of Sam and Max, the remastered Devil's Playhouse is a must-play. It's a love letter to a bygone era of adventure gaming, polished for a new generation without losing the charm and quirk that made it special in the first place. If you're new to the series, this is arguably the best way to experience one of the most unique and creatively ambitious entries in the adventure game genre. Sam and Max, The Devil's Playhouse may mark the end of an era, but thanks to Skunk Ape Games, it's an ending that's well worth revisiting. Whether you're here for the puzzles, the story, or just to hang out with two of the weirdest heroes in gaming, you won't be disappointed. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments your favorite Sam and Max moment. Keep it locked to GameVault HQ for more reviews, deep dives, and all things gaming. Until next time, happy gaming.